This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by B&B Music and Sound.
Everybody loves music, so the gift of music is perfect for just about everyone on your Christmas list this year.
But imagine if you could give the gift of making music. As I recently found out, young or old, it's a gift that just about anyone can enjoy. Roy Voschel is a musician.
And as owner of B&B Music, his goal is to get others to enjoy playing as well.
We're interested in making musicians. We're interested in making music makers for a lifetime.
And from the internet to big box stores, there are plenty of places to pick up your instrument of choice. But Voschel says that's not necessarily a good thing.
I think the biggest thing is that it's hard, especially if you have a family that has no musical experience. It's really hard to know what is a true musical instrument, or what is a toy, or what is something that would allow someone to be successful on and maybe not. Hopefully that's one of the things that we still have a place, because that's what our job is to make sure not necessarily that you get a more expensive instrument, but that you get something that, you know, your child can have half a chance of being successful, or you as an adult, or whoever wants to start.
And don't think that because you're buying from a music store like B&B, you'll have to pay more. In fact, beginner musicians can get a package deal.
Well, this little area of our store here basically is a place that we have the pre-packaged items where you're going to get everything that you need with one purchase.
A good example is drums. Santa sees a lot of drum kits on wish lists.
So this would be a starter drum set. It's a full-size drum set, and it comes with cymbals, comes with a seat, comes with all the pedals, all the hardware, everything. And so you don't have to, as a first-time buyer, go, well, how much is the drum set? Well, how much is the drum throne? Well, how much is the pedals? How much is the hardware? They take that out and make it easy. You have everything that you need. And the only challenging part about it is putting it together, which we do for you.
And there's even something for the parents.
They come with the earplugs?
Yes.
Same goes for the guitars.
We have acoustic guitars in different shapes and sizes. We have acoustic electric guitars. These are all packages that you would get, say, for example, with the acoustic guitar. You would get learning materials, you would get picks, you would get a strap, you would get a case, you would get a tuner, which is a big one because tuning a guitar is one of the hardest things to learn, and you would get a real guitar. So being able to have all those things in one fell swoop and not have to have the guy like me who's in the music store go, well, you need a tuner and you need a strap. It's all ready to go. And it's at a great discounted price because the manufacturer is actually putting it together for you.
And Voschel says you don't have to learn on an acoustic guitar. Sometimes early learners prefer electric.
Electric guitar is a great option as well because the strings are smaller, they're lighter, and they're easier on your fingers, so you can tend to play a little bit longer.
And something that Mom and Dad might want to know is they also come with headphones.
They come with headphones, exactly. You plug it into the amplifier and it disconnects the amplifier speaker, saves sanity and saves me on throwing in the earplugs.
Want to learn piano? No baby grand is necessary.
Well, keyboards obviously come in a lot of different shapes and sizes as well. This is our least expensive keyboard that we sell. It has 5 octaves, 61 keys, full-size keys, and something called touch sensitivity, which is the harder you strike the key, the more volume you get, or the softer, the less volume you get. There are keyboards that are less expensive than that don't have touch sensitivity, and it kind of makes it very hard to learn because there's no way to be expressive in terms of how you play your music. However you strike the key, it's going to be the same volume every time.
Learning to play any instrument at a young age has its advantages, but Voschel says you're never too old to learn or pick up where you left off.
If Dad or Mom ever mentions to Dad or Mom, boy, I wish I still had that guitar I had when I was in college, it's a great gift, because if they come in and take a few lessons, they'll be right back to where they were. And you don't have to necessarily know, you don't have to be a professional or be a virtuoso to have a lot of fun with music. If you can learn 3 chords on the guitar, you can play a lot of songs.
And B&B Music and Sound offers private instruction for all ages in a variety of instruments.